Hello again, my friends. Welcome back. I told you that for math today, we're going to play a game, but first I wanted to go over some of the money facts. So yesterday, or Monday, we started talking about money and the different information that's on the front of the coin and the back of the coin. The more that we practice this, the information is going to get stuck in your brain. You're going to be so good at it. So let's start with singing our money song. You ready? A penny is 1 cent, a nickel is 5, a dime is 10, and a quarter 25. That's money, 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 that's money. Sing again. A penny is 1 cent, a nickel is 5, a dime is 10, and a quarter 25. That's money, 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 that's money, money. All right, so let's take a look. Who remembers what this is called? Now at school, I would choose a friend to say, but you're at home, you can shout it out if you remember. It's the penny. And from our song, we know a penny is 1 cent. So on the front of the penny, we have the sign, and it tells you right there, 1 cent. Do you remember the president's name? I'm going to say it, you say it. Abraham Lincoln. You say it. Abraham Lincoln. And remember, there are older pennies that have a different design on it of the Lincoln Memorial. So if you find a penny in your house, it might not look like this one. It might look like the old one. And I'm going to teach you a secret about that coin on Friday. So we have a penny. It's worth 1 cent. It's the smallest coin of all of them for what it's worth. Okay, a penny is 1 cent. A nickel is 5. Okay, I love saying the name of this one. Do you remember what this building is called? I say it, then you say it. The Monticello. You say it. The Monticello. So take a look. And then, who's this president? Thomas Jefferson. You say it. Thomas Jefferson. And we know that a nickel is greater than a penny. A penny is 1 cent. A nickel is 5. A dime is 10. And on the dime, I have the oak branch, the olive branch, and the torch. And we know that it is worth 10 cents. And then this is the one I had a brain block with yesterday. He's got a fancy name. Franklin D. Roosevelt. You say it. Franklin D. Roosevelt. One more time. Franklin D. Roosevelt. And we said this is kind of crazy that the dime is smaller, but it is worth more. It's worth 10 cents. So put that down. I could count that by tens. If I had 10 coins that are dimes, I could count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and that would give me $1 if I had 10 of these. So you could even use your count by 10 facts for that. Okay, a penny is 1 cent, a nickel is 5, a dime is 10, and a quarter 25. So a quarter is worth 25 cents. We've got the bald eagle. You say that, and then I'm going to flip it. George Washington. You say it. George Washington. And a quarter is worth 25 cents. So this is the largest of all the coins that we're practicing. So let's sing one more time. A penny is 1 cent. A nickel is 5. A dime is 10. And a quarter 25. That's money. Money, money, money. That's money. Money. All right, my friends, as soon as I stopped recording on Monday, I realized we forgot to check the weather. And I think it's because I was so excited about my coins that I wanted to show you. So we're going to do that today. If we were at school, the meteorologist would go look out the window, and they would give a report. Now, I can look. I have trees across the street from my house. It is sunny, but it is windy, and I can hear the wind whipping around a little bit too. So if we were at school, I would say it's sunny, or the meteorologist would say it's sunny, it's windy, and it's probably pretty cool today. I don't think it's supposed to get very warm. So Weather Frog would probably wear his heavy jacket, especially early in the morning, so he doesn't get cold in the wind. All right, what season are we in? Still the same as it's been. Let's sing our 4 season songs. 4 seasons in a year. I can name all 4. Do you wanna hear? Let's get ready and say them all. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. So we are still in the season of spring. As more time goes by, the weather's going to get warmer as we get ready for summer, winter, spring, summer, and fall. And then it goes again, shoop, winter, spring, summer, and fall. And then it goes again, shoop, all the way back around. It is a cycle. It never ever changes. It always stays the same. Every 3 months, the seasons change. All right, good job with that. Now, I want you to think in your brain about a game we played at school called Racing Bears. Do you remember that game? Thumbs up if you remember. It's okay if you don't, because we're going to talk about the rules again anyway. Now, moms and dads, I've adapted this to be played with cards, because that's something I can guarantee everybody has at home, paper and pencil, or something to write with, to write the numbers down. You can play this with a cube. At school, we have 1 to 3 dot cubes, because the boards are not very big. But if you had a 1 to 6 cube at home and you wanted to extend the game board for bigger numbers, you could definitely do that. But for the sake of the game, I just made cards. So I am going to show you my game board, and I thought this would be something fun you could do with your families. And you don't have to do it right now, but later on. Make yourselves into a game piece. So I made Mr. Walker. Can you see him? He's got a magnet on him. I'm going to put him sideways so he fits. And then I made me. I know some friends are probably laughing at my drawings, but I did the best I could. So this could be something fun to do. You can make your whole family into game pieces. And I'm just going to lay him sideways because I wanted more space on my board. So here's my game board. Looks a little bit like Racing Bears at school. So here's the idea. I have numbers all the way from 1 to 10. There's a prize at the top. Mr. Walker's prize is popcorn because that's his favorite. My prize is ice cream. So if you play this at home and you make your own board, you can make it whatever you want it to be. And then I have cards that are either going to say 1, 2, or 3. And that's going to tell me how many spaces I can move. So if I get a 1, I can move 1 space. If I get a 2, I can move 2 spaces. If I get a 3, I can move 3 spaces. So when you play this game, you can play with people in your family, or you could play by yourself and make 2 characters. You don't have to do it exactly the same way, and you don't have to have somebody else. So today we're going to play as a team. You don't have to do anything but pay attention to the moves, okay? And then you can play this later on with your family if you want. You could make this board all by yourself. It's not hard to do, okay? Who's going to get to the top? If you think it's going to be Mr. Walker first, say, woo! Just kidding. That's not nice. That's being a sore loser. If you think I'm going to get to the top first, say, woo! Yes, I hope that I win. But if I don't, that's okay. So I'm going to pick a card. You're going to tell me how many moves, and you're going to count it with me. The first one to the top is the winner, okay? So here we go. All right, let me pick a card. I'm going to let Mr. Walker, his piece go first. What did he get? A 3. So I'm going to move him 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And moms and dads, like I said in my email the other day, board games are such a good way to sneak in those early math skills, and we don't even realize it. Okay, my turn. Well, what'd I get? A 2. Move me 2 times. Count with me. Whoops. I'm stuck. 1, 2. Okay, Mr. Walker's turn. Now, if Mr. Walker weren't with Micah, he could come up here and play with me. What do you get? 2. Move him 2 times. 1, 2. So far, Mr. Walker's on the 5, and I'm down here on the 2. Sometimes at school, parents, when I would watch my friends play Racing Bears, which is a little bit different from this, I'm listening to them using their math vocabulary and some of that number talk. That's what we like to call it. So they would say, I've got 5, I've only got to go 5 more to get there. Or I'm on 2, I've only got to go 8 more to get there. Listening to them developing that number sense and their math vocabulary. Okay, my turn. Give me a 3, give me a 3, give me a 3. What'd I get? A 1. Bink. Okay, Mr. Walker's turn. He's lucky today. What did he get? A 3. 1, 2, 3. So how many more does he need to get to his prize? Only 2 more. All right, my turn. What do you get? A 2. 1, 2. I'm on the 5. I only need 5 more. Who knows? Maybe I'm going to get it. I hope Mr. Walker just gets a 1. I want to be the big winner. What do you get? A 1. So he only needs 1 more. Oh. I got a 1 too. Uh-oh. Now my brain knows something. Who's going to win? I hope you said Mr. Walker, because no matter what I get now, whether I get a 1 or a 2 or a 3, he only needs 1 more move to win the popcorn. And look, he got exactly what he needed. Ooh, 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 ooh. So Mr. Walker is the big winner. He got all the way to the 10 and he won. Now, I could keep playing if I wanted to get me to the top, to play fair. I could do that and I could be a winner too. That's up to you. So moms and dads, this board can be adapted. If you want to use bigger numbers, you would obviously need to make a larger board, maybe something like a Candyland or a Maze or something like that. Or if you've got games like this already, this is a great time to be playing those instead of having to reinvent the wheel. But I thought it was fun to make my own game pieces. So if you want to do that as a family, that would be so much fun for everybody to have their own piece, and then you can be a part of a game. So friends, this game is one that is familiar to you. If we were at school, we would have went back and grabbed it again to play it. So that's something for you, fun to do at home. Do you have to have your mom and dad to play it? No, I just played all by myself. I made 2 characters. It was me and Mr. Walker, but you can make it anything you want. You can make it all animal pieces. You could make it you and your friend playing. It's totally your choice, but this is a good way for us to practice all of those number skills. Okay, so that is all I have for you today. This was a short one. I will see you tonight for a bedtime story. Make good choices and do something good for the earth today. Mwah.